What up, guys? Your boy BZ back again with another video. I'm wearing my suede Epyon Royal dad cap. I don't know if you could tell. It's coming out winter collection. Today's video is a Q&A. I got a few questions, not a crazy amount, but a pretty good amount, and I actually see a lot of really good questions out here that I'm going to give you hopefully really good answers for. Let's just get into it. I'm not going to edit this. Why would I? We're having a conversation. When you have a real life conversation, you can't pause and chop stuff up. I'm going to say what I got to say the first time, and then that's going to be it. So let's get into this. Should I scoot over? Can you see me? All right, cool. All right. Who do you want to collab with? And this is Mark Smith, by the way. Collab merch seems to sell very well. I think your style of graphics would do well in a collab. Also, do I make sales on the West Coast? I make sales all over the world. Obviously, like the Detroit theme stuff doesn't really do as well as like classic logos and stuff like that. But I like ship all over the world. Japan is a big country for us. California, we do ship to California, but I feel like there's so many brands out in California, and I feel like the people looking for those brands are typically like hype beasts looking for just whatever like ASAP Rocky is wearing. So we have a much stronger following in places like New York City, Chicago, Detroit, more urban Midwest, East Coast locations. But somebody I want to collab with probably be like IKEA. I think that would be dope. Just because I like furniture, I like interior design, and I've done clothes for so long that I do think it would be dope to do like some kind of furniture or like wall treatments. I think that would be sick. How do you get good blank t-shirt deals? Go to sanmar.com. I haven't noticed any of your designs that may be produced with discharge ink. I actually used to use discharge ink when I had another company print for me. The thing about discharge ink is it's pretty much bleach, and in order to cure a shirt, you need to heat it up to like between 300 to 500 degrees, depending on the ink. And basically, you're going to heat bleach up to 500 degrees. If you don't have a crazy good ventilation system, that's actually like pretty caustic and probably gonna give you cancer. So, although I love discharge ink, I'm not gonna use it. I like the bone white print that it produces on things. I like that off-white bone white look, like the natural cotton look. But yeah, maybe when I get like a huge print facility with like really good ventilation. All right, back with Beast TV. What do you think is the best way to collaborate, even if it's unrelated markets? Honestly, I have no clue. Because usually when it's like a collaboration on a smaller scale, it's always like a smaller brand trying to leverage like a larger brand's platform. And unless you have like some real organic following where the larger brand is like, for example, like Adidas, right? Before the whole Kanye West thing, Adidas was like nothing compared to Nike. Like you had the Yeezy Red Octobers, you had all these like Jordan like retros and all this stuff that made Nike like this dope brand. And Adidas, they scooped up Kanye, they scooped up Pharrell, and through those collabs, they've reached a whole new audience. Not just like people that play soccer, it's people that just want to style themselves. I think those are usually the best ways to collaborate with somebody. For example, like let's say all your t-shirts look like this, and you know a dope photographer that takes really good photos, and you want to have like some really big city portraits or something on your shirts. That's probably a good person to try to get to collab with you, rather than trying to get a clothing brand that sells similar things to you to you know, it's like you're gonna make the same product whether or not you work with them. So it's always good to just message people, honestly. If you don't have a following, unfortunately, or if you don't bring something fresh to the table, you don't have a following, most larger brands than you aren't gonna want to mess with you. And I've never even really reached out to do collabs with people because I always have so many of my own ideas. Maybe in the future, possibly. Okay, Denise, I'd like to hear your backstory. Which okay, that's a different video, y'all. That's the next video. Tomorrow video is gonna be my backstory. Okay, royalty built company. What is the best vinyl cutter for beginners? I'm gonna link that down below. If you buy it from that link, I'm gonna get like 2% of that transaction. So it does help the channel. If you want to help the channel, I should say. When first starting a clothing brand, what legal things do you need? I actually have like 50 videos about this type of stuff, but I'll answer it here because Devin Weber is dope. And honestly, you don't need anything. You don't need any of that. You really don't even need to tell the IRS you're even doing anything, because when you're first starting, it's like an art project, really. It's like you're making arts and crafts and you're trying to get people to buy your arts and crafts. But until you're actually earning money, there's no point to spend $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $800 on trademarks, to pay all the like LLC, DBA, like all these like different things that say, hey IRS, we're selling things. Because if you're only making a couple $100 a month off of this, it's not even worth reporting, because you're gonna be paying more for these legal things than you're actually gonna be earning. Once you hit $1,000 a month with your brand, hit me up. I'll walk you through the steps, or you can watch all the videos that Christopher Carr commented. He told you that I make all these videos. So yeah, it's like, sell the stuff first. Don't worry. It's almost like worrying about like the legal shit is a lot of people's excuse for never even starting. Like, oh, I want to run a business, but I don't know nothing about the business. I don't know nothing about the trademark. What is this? It's like, a baker doesn't go from never baking a cookie to being like, oh, I'm going to be a baker. I just need to get the legal stuff. It's like, nah, they were baking before they even had a business. They're baking for their mom, their kids. They're just cooking because that's what they love. That's what you should do. You should just make the clothes and try to get your homies to wear it because that's something you love to do, rather than like, how am I going to be legitimized so people perceive me as legitimate, so I could say Epyon Royal LLC legally, and I could have my trademark and be legit. That'll come. Like, let's sell something before you worry too much about like getting the certification. Shy guy, hey, do you use a drawing tablet? Sometimes. A lot of things that I do are like photograph heavy, text heavy, halftone heavy, like very bold things. We do have some designs that are more like illustrative, but for those, I actually do have a tablet listed down below. You should check it out. It's super cheap, and in my opinion, it's the best one. CJ's Place. Why don't you use a tripod? Guess what I'm doing today, bro? I'm using a tripod, but in actuality, I'm just setting this phone up on some books. But yeah, I know you probably get motion sickness from my videos. The reason why I don't typically just set up the tripod and shit is I'm filming from my phone. I do have like a mount that goes on the phone and then screws onto the tripod, and you can set it up. But a lot of times I feel like when I put it on the tripod, first of all, it takes a lot of time to just do that. It's like 2 minutes or whatever to dig the tripod out and screw the thing. It's like too much effort, and I have a million things that I have to do. And second of all, like, when I hold a camera, I feel like I can adjust. So like if I'm next to like the heat vent or something and it kicks on, I can just walk to the other side of the room. If I have a fan over there or something, it's like I could just move. And if I'm trying to show you something, I could walk to the other side of the office. Oh, look at this duffel bag. Look at this suede dad hat. Come to the website soon. Rather than like being stationary on a tripod. But if the channel keeps doing well, I really want to get a new camera, like a legit, like maybe Canon 80D Right now I have a Nikon D5000. It only records at 720p. The audio is crappy. The video functionality is not that great. I really want a Canon 80D, like a very shallow depth of field lens with autofocus and a directional microphone, so that way you guys hear my voice, not all this echoing and shit. Because I'm pretty sure like the audio right now is like not that great anyhow. But yeah, hopefully you guys keep supporting the channel, keep buying stuff from my Amazon affiliate links, and most importantly, like, go to my website. If you fuck with the brand, you like what I do, whether it's online or with the products, just go pick some up. I got stuff for all prices, and it like literally enables me to do any of this stuff. Let's go down. Which software do you recommend, Corel or Adobe? Adobe everything. And you asked 2 questions. I'm going to give you 2 answers. Do I use graphic designers? No. I design everything. Every piece of clothing that's ever come out, I designed it, because I'm a designing boss. I'm a marketing boss. I'm a social media boss. I'm not a YouTube boss yet. I kind of half-ass YouTube, but I'd rather like talk to you guys and have it be half-ass than like not talk to you at all, if that makes any sense. Collection, summer, different product, portfolio. So I would like to know about collections, summer, winter, fall, etc. It's like very vague. I'll put it like this. Sometimes, like historically speaking, Epyon Royal, I never really did winter, fall, spring collections. I always had like a theme. So like I would take something called like, I made a collection called like the Red Collar collection, and it was basically like the workforce inspired like garments with like traditional like tattoo colors, so like red, black, like yellow, those kinds of things. And what was the other element? Either way, like I take 3 random elements that have nothing to do with each other, and I make a collection based on that. Lately, I have been doing like winter, fall. Like the fall collection just came out. The winter collection is about to come out as soon as I can put the stuff on the website. And I do seasonal collections now too, because not every single item that you produce has to have this like super elaborate, like convoluted story. You can make a suede dad hat, epyonroyal.com. It's like it's as much about the product versus what's on the product. Does that make sense? My phone is about to die, so we gonna get it in real quick. What kind of website? I use Big Cartel. Get at me, bro. Just open an online store. I've only have 14 sales. Okay, well that's like a whole video in itself about like getting marketing and like spreading your name on social and advertisements. I'm gonna have to get to that a whole different day. BT Booker. Happy New Year's. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Happy New Year's to you too. You know what I'm saying? We're losing weight. We're getting fit. And putting a lot of effort into what I do. I'm sleeping less and working more because I got a lake house to buy. In other words, guys, that's it. That's all the questions, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the questions. Hopefully you guys got some good answers. The tablet is going to be in the description, a link, the Amazon link. And I'm going to put a vinyl cutter in the Amazon link that I think is like a really dope, easy to use one. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate you. Subscribe. Hit the bell. What else do you do? Oh yeah, comment. Like the video. I don't know. Do what you got to do. Stay royal. It's your boy BZ. I'm out. Peace.